Well, hey there, YouTube. It's Speedy Two Finger. I'm here to recommend you can check some of this out. Again, I'm not an expert on any of this stuff. I just found out about this, and it was kind of I was really enjoying it more than I should have. So I thought, oh, you know what? I could make a quick YouTube video on this, and maybe some of my regulars would check it out. Anyway, today is a Sunday. I've got the air on. It's 79, and it will immediately go up to 80 if I shut the air off. So I apologize for that. I don't like to make videos when the air is running, and I always will make an apology for that, sincerely. So yeah, I don't know, how did I run into this stuff? This guy's name is Andy Devine.
Oh, the Three Blind Mice. You were looking up.
Oh. I was watching Jackson Galaxy has a live, it's called Catterday, and it's on Saturday, and it was like, there was a woman commenting that her boyfriend played guitar, and he used to play this Alice in Chains song for the cat, and the cat liked it, supposedly. Then she said that she has to whistle Three Blind Mice to this cat to get it to fall asleep. Which I think I would have loved to have met this girl in person. She just sounded like a real doll. But I typed in kitty cat Three Blind Mice, and I ended up going down a little bit of a rabbit hole. There's some really cute footage of a group of like 5 kittens with photographs of them sleeping together with that playing. And there was another one where there was a guy who was playing Three Blind Mice, and then the cat sang it. Meow, meow, meow. That was like, you gotta love it when, like, our cat will do this. We call it bow wow. And he'll do that. Bow wow wow. He'll just say that loudly when he's usually trying to get our attention. So I had typed in Three Blind Mice, and what came up was this Andy's Gang. This is from the mid-50s, and it's a black and white, hosted by this guy named Andy Devine. Now, I had heard of Andy. He was an actor. He did some television. He did radio. Frank Zappa knew about him, and there was a song called Andy that may have been inspired by this guy. And then, like, later on, I think on the Thingfish album, they mentioned Andy Devine. So I had heard about this guy, but I had no idea who he was. This video popped up, and it was from Andy's Gang television show, which there was a guy named Smilin Ed. We're going to go over and take a look. Smilin Ed McConnell. He had a show, the Buster Brown Gang. So here we see, is that a cat? Here's a frog. It looks like a piano, and then Squeeky the mouse. So this was a radio show. Smilin Ed's Gang, closely identified with its sponsor, Buster Brown Shoes. So this was also known as the Buster Brown Program. And Froggy the Gremlin might sing a song or annoy a guest. Pete the Cowboy. The character Midnight the Cat actually spoke a few lines, would sing a novelty song or two by plucking his magic twanger. The term plunking may have come from McConnell's habit of plunking strings on his piano to emphasize some of the action in his stories. McConnell was the voice of Froggy, putting on a low, gruff, Popeye-like croak. However, when McConnell had to sing a duet with Froggy, announcer Archie Presby was the voice of Froggy. And when there was a live audience, Archie would sometimes dress up in a frog costume and carry on to the delight of the screaming kids. So, Tiger the dog. Then there was a child actor who played Buster Brown. So, Smilin' Ed used the show not only to promote Buster Brown shoes, but also the comic books, which featured the Buster Brown gang of Midnight, Squeeky, and Froggy. So, this is all really old, weird stuff. Buckner and Garcia paid homage in this song off their Pac-Man Fever, which this was a Frogger video game, and they had a song called Froggy's Lament. Hiya, kids. That's what Froggy says. Hiya, 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 when he appears. Plunk your magic twanger, Froggy. And that's this like boing noise that'll go off when Froggy appears. So this was Smilin' Ed McConnell. This was all his thing. And then later on, Andy Devine picked up the torch. And what I've seen of it is all Andy Devine. I saw one color clip. The rest of it's black and white. And this Froggy character, Froggy the Gremlin. This is a whole nother rabbit hole. It's this character who was a troublemaker, disrespectful of adult authority figures. Froggy played practical jokes and disrupted the presentations of the other guests. If a guest were to demonstrate how to paint a wall, he might say, "And now I'm going to take this can of paint." Froggy would chime in and dump it over my head. The confused guest would proceed to do so. So, hiya kids, hiya, 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 hiya. And the human host catchphrase would be, "Plunk your magic twanger, Froggy," because when he would appear, it was like this steam and confetti would shoot out of the top of this grandfather clock that Andy is standing next to, and then the character would appear, and all hell would break loose. Now, if you go over to eBay, there is a store display and then an actual little Froggy the Gremlin doll for $4,500. You can check out I'm going to check out the Smilin' Ed stuff. I really don't know much about that. I only knew a little bit from Andy Devine, and I really apologize for how unprofessional and all the gaps in this video. I should have researched it a little better. All I can tell you is this. I was watching this stuff last night. I cannot tell you how entertaining I found it. I'm a sucker for stuff like this. They reused footage of the kids clapping, the live audience, so it's just Andy Devine playing to a camera, but then they edit in these kids laughing and getting up in their seats and stuff. And it's clearly shot on a different date. Like, you're not fooling anyone, literally. And I love stuff like that when the audience is in on it. It makes it that much more charming. So if you like stuff like this, bad puppet shows, the character of Froggy is an absolute genius. He's an anti-hero, It's really worth your time. So check that out. I hope you guys enjoy Froggy the Gremlin, Andy Devine, Andy's gang, Smilin' Ed's gang, the Buster Brown program, all of that stuff. Plunk your magic twanger, Froggy, and peace.